help the shoot around after a loss like New Orleans? What are you guys trying to get accomplished?
Locking in on Memphis, what we got to do to win. So there's, our best way of getting to where we want to go is, like I've said, staying in the day-to-day, staying in what we can do better, and specifically on a game day against that team, matchups, defensive coverages, really understanding what we need to execute to win tonight.
How important is the film session to everything you guys are trying to do, telling them, so now you can show it to them?
Well, because of lack of practice time, then you're always trying to learn and get better. So we're using film. We will be using film more down this final stretch. Doing teaching in there, things like that. But most of it's going to come from from the way we execute when we're on the floor.
Do you have any idea when you could expect to have Lonzo back?
Nope. They haven't given me a date. They just said they're working with him and they'll let me know.
What's your communication like with him? I mean, is it daily? Is it?
No, but I like staying staying in communication with the guys. So I check in with him. Just make sure, see how he's doing. Ask about whatever, where his mind's at and those type of things. But we don't speak daily. No.
Have you seen any? LeBron commented after the New Orleans game that unless you've made the playoffs before or fought to make the playoffs before, how can you really know what's at stake to go through it? Do you have any opinion on obviously four of your core guys are in that boat, and how that lack of experience could affect them in these final 23 games?
No, I mean it's experience is the best way to learn. So it is new, for some of the guys, but I expect us for the majority of this time to play with the urgency and the will that it takes. But yeah, it's definitely something as a group, being a new team together and relying on a lot of young players, that's new. So we're learning. Like I said, we won't be perfect, but we'll continue to come out and get better, and then we'll see if we can't make some noise down the stretch.
Seeing San Antonio lose to the Knicks, is that a reminder of you guys aren't the only one in this league that can get upset?
Yeah, I mean Boston lost to Chicago too. I mean it happens. I feel like normally it's a bigger deal when we lose, but it's it's the NBA. This is pro sports. Everybody in this league is really good, which means on any given night, any team can beat anyone. Now we haven't put ourselves in the best position, but we're in a position to make a playoff run, and that's all you can ask for, that opportunity. And with the players we have, I have all the belief that we can get that done.
Who said after the game that he kind of feels like the pattern has been you guys have a big win, and then the next time, maybe against an opponent who's not quite as on paper intimidating, you let down? I mean, from your view, do you see that as sort of coasting off the win? Do you see that as maybe not taking the opponent seriously? What's sort of the?
You going on the way back?
No, I think it's there's probably a little bit of everything. I think part of our letdowns happen when other teams' star player doesn't play. Part of it is for us, we travel across the country. We haven't been good at that all season. Part of it, we had a big win. So those are all things that come with time and experience, and that's part of the path we're on.